Parliament, please.
Madam Chair, thank you very much indeed. Well, I found the debate and the speeches from the expert panel this afternoon very, very interesting, and I'm very grateful for the invitation to have been able to attend. It reminded everybody, I hope, of the fundamental pillar of EU membership, one of shared sovereignty. And despite the Brexit vote, the United Kingdom is still a member of the European Union and obviously wants to take an active part in that. This aspect, though, of shared sovereignty, can I just highlight one absolutely key part? And it's an expectation by European Union member state citizens of mutual engagement and decision-making. And one of the big criticisms that has been made, and I hear this from other Eurosceptic parties across the European Union, is the lack of openness and transparency, the references to decisions taken in secret and in trialogue and such. And of course, this leads to a huge amount of disappointment and disenfranchisement by citizens. And so anything that can be done to address that, I think, would be helpful. Now, during the Brexit referendum campaign, there were statements made in the United Kingdom that anywhere between 60 and 70% of United Kingdom laws were sourced from EU directives, European directives. And I've seen nothing actually in the last 2.5 years to suggest that that's not the case. And I think we do need to be very careful that we talk about subsidiarity, but in fact we're talking about subordination of national parliaments to the EU. And if we recognise that and we're honest with that, I think that could help enormously. There was just a series of very, very quick comments. There was mention and inference of possibly having double-hatted MEPs and members of national parliament sharing, if you like, roles. And I think that could actually be very useful, and it might be worthwhile of a review and some form of investigation. Now, currently, of course, it's not allowed, but there are exceptions, as we've seen with the Welsh devolved government and the Scottish devolved government, where individuals can hold both roles. So there is an aspect there. Now, many of the comments I heard, though, hint at more bureaucracy. And can I please implore people to just get rid of that, ditch it almost immediately. If we land up with even more scrutiny and even more, if you like, time-dictated attention to stuff that holds up decision-making both at a national level and a European Union level, I don't think that's going to be helpful. But that's a personal comment. And then my final one, Madam Chair, and thank you very much for allowing me to speak, is that the federal nature of the European Union concept, yes, okay, we've got to accept that, and I understand that, but to suggest that we now need, or even should contemplate, another layer, if you like, the equivalent of a House of Lords as we've got in the United Kingdom, I really do think that that's just making things over-complex, it's unnecessary and unworkable. But, you know, if we could try, as all member states currently, to try and simplify and make things more open and transparent, I think that would help enormously. But, Madam Chair, thank you very much indeed.